Hey everyone, thanks for joining. I know, here with Kurt again. Look, exciting announcement, new CEO of Q India. I want to start. Kurt's still the CEO of QU Media. No, we wanted to get that out there quick. And I know, Kurt, you've been busy. AMA earlier today. Obviously exciting news. But first things first, how are you?
Doing great. Down here at the desert pad right now, the weather's beautiful. So nobody's here except for me, so I can get a ton of work done, which is nice. Um, but yeah, look, the Simmer news is major news, and this is a blue chip A-lister TV and media person in India. I mean, the coverage that we've gotten on the B2B thing, she was kind of blown away. She's like, "Oh my God." I mean, it's everywhere. It's every magazine, journal, digital thing, whatever that's about the media business in India covered this story today as a top, front page story on the digital channels, et cetera. And why is that? Well, we chose Simran, and we had a couple of candidates. It was a really difficult decision, but the driver for the decision was really two things. One, TV, as we've spoken about over and over again, is our lifeblood in the early going here from a revenue generation point of view. We wanted somebody who had a proven track record of building a TV branded channel identity and the revenue associated with that. Colors, which is owned by Viacom, started 13 years ago, and Simran started as their head of sales 13 years ago and was part of the executive team that built the Colors brand. And it's not today any longer. She's been gone from there for about, I think, almost a year now, actually. But it at one point was the number one highest revenue generating general entertainment channel in India. Okay.
Wow.
And she was part of the team that made that happen. So you're talking about tens of millions of dollars of revenue a month that she's managing. They added more channels, which is the same exact plan that we have as a company. Those channels are all doing incredibly well. One of the sub channels that we're chasing on the ratings right now is called Colors Rishte, that does about 70 GRP, 80 GRP. That's one of the sub channels that she launched. So she totally 100% knows the game of launching a brand, creating a household name, and driving the revenue associated with that process, which is, like invaluable to bring somebody on right now. Second thing is she's worked a lot in the digital space. She was launched a platform called Voot that we're actually not even on, but she knows the OTT mobile and digital space from her experience at Viacom with all the networks and channels, including MTV, et cetera, that she was dealing with in her Viacom India experience. Final thing is that, and people might be a little surprised by this, she's never sat in the CEO chair before. She's never been a CEO. She's been the head of major corporations, ad sales groups, and having many more employees, 300 people reporting to her, not the size of what we are. But this is a new challenge for her. And when we get her on here and you talk to people and people meet her, she has the fire, the passion, and the drive right now. She wants this to be her thing. I'm Simran Hoon. I came in here, they lit the fuse, the rocket ship started to go, and now, we're bypassing Moon and going straight to Mars.
Great. Wow. What an analogy. Incredible. And, I want to talk and, I think it's worth saying. I mean, before we hit the record button, you said to me, you didn't even think you guys could get her. And it's
Yeah,
funny, that use the analogy. I'm going to put words in your mouth, but you tell me if I'm wrong, that this is like getting the Tom Brady, of India ad sales.
yeah, that's we've created a really strong team. And frankly, myself and Sunder and Krishna, I mean, Krishna's done a phenomenal job, operating and driving the business forward to this point. He also comes from an ad sales background. But what I was saying to you, and I've said to a couple of people, we're like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2 years ago. We had a really good team. We had a really good coach. We had all sorts of really good things going on. Well, then we added Tom Brady to the mix, and suddenly they win the Super Bowl. Okay. And now they're kind of favored because he's coming back again to win the Super Bowl again this year. So the bottom line is Simran Hoon is our Tom Brady. I mean, we needed that puzzle part to add to the mix to drive us to a whole new level of mass market adoption, which changes the whole picture and value scheme for the business, really, going forward. Look, she's not going to do it single-handedly. And as you said at the very, very outset, nothing's changed for me at all. The I wake up every morning at 5:30 or 6 in the morning, and I'm talking to people in India, and I go to bed every night at midnight, and from 8 o'clock until midnight I'm talking to people in India. Nothing's going to change around that. What this is we needed more people. We're still a small company, and now we're starting to expand, and we're starting to play with the big boys, and we're starting to become a real media business that's not a secret anymore in India. So to bring somebody on board with that experience, that knowledge, that know-how, and the relationships with brands and advertisers. She knows the head of every friggin' agency in India. She knows the top brand people from every friggin' major brand in India. They're her friends. She's known them for decades. And to have that kind of relationship as we're growing our revenue and ad business, I mean, it's invaluable.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Obviously, hey, she knows these people, probably make some of these deals happen, which is fantastic. And hey, you just covered that. Incredible addition. Like you say, the Tom Brady of ad sales, so incredible, and what a perfect fit. Channel that's explosive growth, very recently looking to make some big ad deals happen, and bang, you land this huge kind of queen of ad sales, I guess, if we want to say. Anything you wanted to kind of add on top?
Yeah, I think, I mean, one thing, and I hope this doesn't sound wrong, I'm really proud of the fact that we've got a woman leading the company in India. Um, she's hip and cool, and she's worked in a male-dominated industry with incredible success throughout her entire career. And for her, that doesn't mean anything to her. It just it doesn't matter. But the fact is that I think just in the world we're living in today, it's a kind of a cool thing that we've got that happening. The other thing I would say is I think um, she's a team player, and we just feel really confident that she's not going to come in and turn upside down everything we've achieved so far and go like, let me do it my way. We spent a lot of time talking about that. I'm going to, I assume I will talk to Simran every day, probably including Saturday and Sunday. We have a huge agenda in front of us. This is, I keep saying, even if we're in the third or fourth inning right now, it doesn't matter. There's still a lot of this game left to go, and we've got a lot of things left to build. So this isn't just about one channel. This is about building a major media company across TV, digital, mobile, app-based, influencer marketing, et cetera. And so you'll see more hires that we're going to do with key people in India as the year carries on. And you're just going to see the business continue to expand and grow and get more people, more fingers in other stuff, and obviously behind all of that, more revenue growth.
Yeah, no, awesome. Love the fact you guys are slowly starting to talk about digital stuff too, which is awesome. Really a question for you. Obviously some past really key, ad partner kind of deals you guys announce. I guess in seeing questions are, hey, was this needed? Seemed like the queue was doing okay. What's your kind of response?
Oh, I mean, it's almost like you reach a certain level and you can get to X just off the numbers and off of everything else. The way you get to 3X or 5X or 10X is by having somebody who knows how to manipulate and structure and twist and turn everything so that you're not just getting, $1 of value out of this, you're getting $5. That's what Simran knows how to do. So yeah, I mean, you and I that don't know anything about the India ad sales business really could go over there and probably achieve one X right now based on numbers. Well, that's not what we're looking to do. We're looking to do, 5 or 10X, and that's what she's equipped to bring to the table.
Yeah, honestly, I think a fantastic answer to to kind of their question, and really the fact that, hey, the deal making, the negotiations, the knowing the right people, the all that kind of stuff is fantastic. Having her on board, and yeah,
She's a,
amazing.
su-
Look,
she's a, su-
congratulations.
she's a superstar salesperson, and anybody who knows superstar salespeople knows that they're invaluable.
No, awesome. Well, it's true. Look, a lot of people run very successful businesses, come from a sales background. Well, awesome. Look, congratulations. I know this has probably been a much longer thing than just, hey, yeah, we found him last or found her last week. Here we go. Like you said, you were talking to multiple people, and incredible that you were able to kind of land Simran. So, congratulations. Anything else you wanted to say before we close things up?
No, I think that's it. I think just, we're on a tear here. We keep building and growing and achieving new things. And I have every expectation that roll is going to keep rolling.
Awesome. Well, keep on keeping on, Kurt. Thanks so much for joining, and I'm sure we'll chat again soon.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Jason.